are gonna be honest. There's no husband here, just us, the two of us, with our opinion.
If you're a Filipina, you can see like they're very handsome, they're very attractive.
So in Philippines, barkada or having friends takes priority than a family. But in a foreigner, they prioritize their wife.
Welcome in to another episode of Foreigner Loves
Filipina! So tonight, we are gonna be honest. There's no husband here, just us, the two of us, Filipinas, with our opinion to the things that we are attracted to a foreigner. So when you were young, when you were still in the Philippines in your elementary days, did you see a lot of foreigners in your town or in your village?
Well, I live in Metro Manila, like mostly in Quezon City. You can see a lot of like a fam or foreigner if you go to the mall, if you go to the casino.
What did you notice? Like, do you have this like moment, like, wow?
Well, of
They're so
course,
handsome.
if you're a Filipina, you can see like they're very handsome, they're very attractive, and then they're taller than us, so it was like, oh,
Yeah, so that's your like first impression. You
Yeah.
know, their physical appearance, you know.
Of course, that's what
Yeah.
you want to see. That's what you're really into it if you're seeing a foreigner at the very first time.
Yeah. So I remember when my aunt, my aunt has a foreigner, and so one time my aunt bring her foreigner to our village, and I've never seen a foreigner ever. That's the first time that I've seen that American guy. And I was really like, oh my goodness, they're so tall and they're so white because when I'm still a kid, when I'm kid, I was so black, like black, not a morena like this.
Yeah, they are pale like a chicken. I don't know.
And then they have the different color of their
Color of
eyes.
eyes, yes.
Yeah,
And then their nose too.
Oh my
it's
God,
so
yeah, they're
pointy. I was like, oh my god.
because it was funny because in the Philippines, we attract people that are opposite to us.
Yes, that's right. I agree.
We want to be white skinned.
Yeah.
And so that's why we are attracted to a foreigner.
Same thing as my nose. I mean, I want a pony nose, but
And so like
my mom and my dad like give that to me, so I'm
so
grateful.
people have like a rhinoplasty now because we like a
Yes.
pointy nose, which is you guys have, a foreigner have,
Yes.
And then people like to wear contact lenses because
To
we
make
want
our eyes
a colorful
eyes.
like you
Yeah.
guys. So did your family ever tease you about marrying a foreigner?
No, because I have a long time boyfriend before.
Oh,
over
so-
7 years. So my family is not like thinking like, teasing me about foreign, like, oh, marry them, if you meet somebody, I was like, no.
So my grandpa teased me a lot.
Really?
Yeah, because he saw
What
my
he say?
auntie. He saw my aunt that she has a foreigner.
Oh, that's
and
why.
So, and so he also want me to have a foreigner. And so I remember one time because my grandpa is a quack doctor, which I already told you about, and he thinks that he know the future or he can predict future, but I don't know. It's just weird. One time, like when we were in their house. We were talking about, what my future will be. I was in elementary that time, I think maybe 5th grade or 6th grade.
And you don't
that
have
time.
idea what is
I don't
going
have
on.
idea. And so one time he said, you know what, Melanie, you're the one that will help you,
Your family.
to be, like successful, which I actually don't believe it because, we already are like successful. So I was
Yeah.
like, why Tatay? Because Tatay is a grandfather. We call
in the
grandfather
Philippines, yeah.
Tatay in the Philippines. So why Tatay? He said, because you're gonna marry a foreigner one day. And I was like, really?
Oh my God!
But you know what? It did not put it in my mind. Even when I'm in high school, even when I'm in college.
Yeah, because we're having a boyfriend that time. Like, you can't really like think or predict what is in your future.
Yeah, and like we are focused on our study, and
yeah.
all we want is to finish study so that
Studies.
we can
help our family,
help
yeah.
our family. But I did not think that until I met Daryl,
Yeah.
and then I was here already in America, and I was like, I remember my
Now
grandpa
it's
said
flashback everything like what your
Yeah, and
grandpa
I
said to you.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Did you ever dream to marry a foreigner? Just maybe someday that you were alone, or like you see a foreigner walking and you
I
said,
don't think so because before my English is not good. Like I can barely like talk in English, like make a sentence before. That's why I was like, I don't have a confidence to talk to American people or foreigner people.
That's my thing too, Ate.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not really like not interested in marrying a foreigner. Because
Yeah, it depends if they're gonna message us first. Of course, we're gonna reply, But to communicate like properly and stuff, I don't think we can handle that when I was like in college and stuff because we're focusing in study.
What else aside from physical appearance that attract you to a foreigner?
Well, their culture is interesting too.
Like what?
Like how they handle stuff, how they handle the family as well.
Yeah, they're really.
Because here is different how you interact with the family and stuff.
Yeah, can you explain it more, Shai, so that they know like what do you mean by that?
Because here in United States, if we have party, like a family party, for example, only family is allowed to go to party. If you're you're with the American family, like they don't invite like different people, only them, like.
So that's how you make it like attracted, because they're more focused on family instead of like other people.
Yeah. Because it's interesting in the Philippines, every time we have a party, we're different. Like we invited everyone, come on my party,
Yeah, which is true. Yeah, I like also marrying a foreigner.
They kind of private. Like me as a person growing up, I'm a private person too, so I'm more attracted with that. How about you? How about you?
Attracted? Let's say being a provider, a good provider.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're really like wanted to be successful in a family. So that's why they really provide whatever you need. So like now, Shai, you have a family. Like how Seth provide you? Is he a good provider?
Yeah, he's a good provider. Has a full-time job right now, so he's like helping me paying bills right now.
Do you think the Filipino man also is a provider?
I mean, they are provider in some ways, but they have different. Men have a family in the Philippines too that they need to provide. So I don't know. It's kind of different.
It's
because if you're married, you're focusing on your family only, like you and him.
Yeah.
But in the Philippines, if you're married, you're focusing in your family and your other family as well. So it's kind of different.
So in Philippines, barkada or having friends, takes priority than a family. But in a foreigner, they prioritize their wife.
Yes. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah. For example, my husband, he has barkada, he has friends, but when it comes to me, when I message like, "Hey, where are you? What time you going home?" They reply like what time they're going home and stuff. Unlike with the Filipino, if they're with their barkada with friends, no message. What you call that one? No call. Like, you overthinking what time they're gonna go home. Are they gonna be drunk? Who's gonna drop them off? So I don't know.
Or they will message you, but in an upset way.
Yeah, like,
can you leave me alone?
yeah, why are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm having a fun time with my friends. Why are you bothering
Yeah, why
me?
are you bothering me?
This is just like they will always have an excuse.
Yeah, it's a guy
complaint.
stuff. Yeah.
So I can really tell that they prioritize more their friends than their wife because they don't even notice us. They're just gonna be upset. At
Yeah,
you.
there's no assurance like
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Mhm,
I'm
right.
not gonna get drunk.
Right.
Nothing.
And that's how it end up having a big
arguments. and stuff,
having
yeah.
those kind of barkadas or friends, especially those barkadas that are very bad influence.
Yeah.
Like they also like tolerate you for not texting or letting your wife know that make your wife upset. It's not good. Unlike here in America, my husband, Daryl, he also have barkada or friends, I mean, I think everybody is have friends.
Yeah.
But when they get together, they're still making sure that, they prioritize their wife. And sometimes we are with them.
Yeah.
When they hang out,
they
you know,
hang out.
right?
Like that's a good thing here
Yeah.
in America. If you have a foreigner, if they're hanging out with somebody, they was like, oh, you wanna
Yeah.
come with us? Like you wanna hang out too? It was like, let's go. Like
Like they trust us to be with them, and we also trust them to
Yeah.
hang out by themselves because we know we are assured that they're gonna let us know that they're gonna go home in this specific time.
Yeah.
So
Because as a Filipina, we need assurance, okay?
Exactly.
That's the most important. Assurance and loyalty,
and
okay?
loyalty. Oh, let's
Yeah.
talk about that loyalty. Now that you open it up. Foreigner, they really are loyal. Like I can say because
They are.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, like a lot of Filipina that are married now in a foreigner, always word that they will always say is because foreigners are loyal. They're stick to one.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna find or they're not gonna cheat. So when, we are loyal to our husband and also they are loyal to us, we have a peaceful life.
Yeah.
Our house will be peaceful, it will be calm, there's no drama. Do you agree with that, Shai?
some other time there's arguments, but it's just small things, not just like arguments like big arguments that
Yeah.
you can't talk about it,
Yeah, the argument will
Yeah.
won't be cheating. It's just a different.
Because if cheating is gonna be big
yeah,
one.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
a big one.
Yeah, gentleman is heart.
So Shai, what is one gentleman thing that he does that make you feel like you're like a real lady or a real princess, a queen?
Well, of course, holding your hands in public.
I love that.
Like, they're showing you like, this is mine or something while walking in a mall or something.
You feel secure.
Yes.
And I don't think Filipino men are like that because they are really private. They're not showy,
Well, some other guys, they gonna hold your hands, but it's just like, all right, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
because here in like foreigner, if they gonna hold your hands, like you are really
hold
close to you, like hold it, like
Yeah.
really close, and then you're gonna want like.
So they're really gentlemen. What else aside from holding hands?
Same thing as he's driving,
Uh-huh.
and then his hand is in her hips or something, in your legs, like holding it while driving, like
Yeah, I think it's really
It's
foreigner
sweet.
thing.
It's sweet.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
When you are in a restaurant, they
Yeah.
are like showing
Oh, yeah,
affection.
yeah.
Even if it's not like
Kissing, yeah.
It's like wanted you to be close to her. That's
Yeah.
a foreigner. I mean, they're really like showy, affectionate when it comes to that, especially in public. Just not in private, but also in public. It's in
Yeah.
both ways. And also opening the door in the car.
Yeah.
I always Daryl always did that to me.
Yeah, because if you hold the handle of the car, like, no, you go in the other side. I'll open it for you, like,
Yeah, so he always did that to me, which is, and he is consistent with that, because even like now, up until now that we've been married for 4 years, 4 years, he's still doing that. He's still opening the door for me.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
Well, consistency is one of their traits too.
Yeah.
Like the foreigner is good in consistency.
good in consistency. I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
Because if not, Filipino is we're gonna see right away. Like if they're not consistent, you're not opening the door to me. You're not giving me flower anymore. One time,
Yeah, like they're just good in the very beginning.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
in the middle, like when you were in that two years relationship, they're just gonna stop it.
Yeah, and I was like, what is
Yeah.
that all about? Like you're not my husband anymore.
Yeah. But foreigners they have a good, they're good in consistency.
Yeah.
They're consistent in all the things that they do. So even if you've been married for a long time, like us with Daryl, 5 years, he still opened the door for me.
Yeah.
He still hold my hands. He still show affection to me in public.